14-year-old murder suspect in northern New Mexico will have to wait longer to learn his fate than he originally thought. The trial of Porfirio Brown ended with a hung jury this week.
Brown reportedly shot and killed a 13-year-old girl at his Questa home last summer. He's charged with second-degree murder, but only 4 jurors thought he was guilty. 8 of them thought he was not. Our Julie Frendak walks us through the questions that linger and the chance of this going back to trial.
GSW, 13 years of age female, to her face.
12 jurors still have questions about what happened this July afternoon at a Questa, New Mexico home.
The story is that my client shot a 13-year-old girl in front of the 13-year-old girl's brother and girlfriend.
Her client is 14-year-old Porfirio Brown. He went on trial for second-degree murder last week, but jurors couldn't make a unanimous decision.
I think there was a lot of emotion from myself, my client. It's just you put in so much effort for these trials. You really believe in your defense. And when the jury can't come to a conclusion, it can feel a little invalidating almost.
Bunker says the jury had questions about several pieces of evidence. First, the initial 911 call.
The story has been that my kid wanted to create this drive-by story. But if you listen to the evidence on the 911 call, it's actually the brother who first tells 911 that his sister was shot in a drive-by.
Is the person that shot her still there?
Yeah. They drove by.
It was a drive-by? Do you know who they were?
No, I wasn't even really around. I was up in the field.
Bunker says jurors also asked about a hug between the brother and Brown.
On body camera, while the girl is laying there dying, the brother actually comes up to my client and gives my client a huge hug. And so to me, that was very inconsistent. Because why are you hugging my client if he just shot your sister?
Blood on the brother's arms also came into question.
He has perfect circular spots of blood on his arm. He's got blood on the back of his elbow. He has a watch on. And then he goes home. So he and the other juvenile witness, they leave the scene and they're together at another location for over an hour.
8 jurors found Brown not guilty. 4 thought he was guilty. But Bunker says they all agreed on one thing.
Even the 4 that thought he was guilty said that they thought this was an accident. And so what they're trying to charge him with is intentional murder. And all the jurors unanimously agreed that whoever the shooter was, this was an accident.
District Attorney Marcus Montoya says it's likely his office will retry the case.
Guns and gun violence and gun control are very serious issues, and this was unnecessary and very traumatic loss of a young life. And yeah, we can never say that often enough or loud enough.
Montoya might also have a personnel issue to address connected to the case. Bunker says the lead prosecutor wasn't there for closing arguments.
We were told she went to the hospital. The judge indicated he may have smelled alcohol on her breath. So not entirely sure what happened there.
There may be rumors about that. Nothing certainly that I can verify. And even if we conducted an investigation to find that anything like that was a potentiality, that would be an internal and personnel issue for me to deal with.
Julie Frendak, KOB4.
Porfirio Brown's father, William Brown, is scheduled to go on trial later this month. He is the first person charged under Benny's law in our state for allegedly not properly locking up his guns. But Bunker says there is a chance Porfirio Brown will go on trial again before his dad.